Hello everyone, I am Sandeep Chaudhary from ESU Union Junior College, Pune. Dear student, in today's video I am going to explain cherry tree stanza wise and going to explain in detail. So let's start. Dear student, cherry tree, this poem is written by Ruskin. The poet is from Himachal Pradesh, and lived in natural scene. He had enjoyed natural beauty and that nature's transform in his poetry. Let's see first. 8 years have passed since I placed my cherry seed in the grass. Must have a tree of my own, I said, and watered it once and went to bed. Dear student, now actually poet want to tell you what happened before 8 years. Ruskin born, he was just a school going boy that time. Poet want to tell you history before 8 years. What happened? 8 years passed. Actually, no, poet want to tell when I was a boy and when I sowed the seed. Now that activity I have completed before 8 years. And so poet want to tell here 8 years ago I got an opportunity to sow the seeds, and that was the seed of cherry. So poet says 8 years have passed, spent, finished, when I placed the cherry seed in the grass. You know student, everyone like to declare that this is my car, this is my bike, this is my pen, this is my bag. And so poet, being a student, he wanted the tree should belongs to him. He wanted his own tree, and so he remembered he wanted to have his own cherry tree, and that is why he sowed the seed in the grass, and afterwards he watered the seed, and where he put the seed and forgotten about it. You know, this is very natural tendency of the kids, children. Whatever they have done, and after some time they forget about it, because kids are very joyful, playful. They likes to engage in entertaining activities. So when poet sowed the seed and he watered it once only, he forgot about it and forgot. But cherries have a way of growing, though no one's caring very much or knowing. And suddenly that summer, near the end of May, I found a tree had come to stay. Now student, we learn that 8 years ago poet sowed the seed in the grass because he wanted his own tree and he forgot. But nature takes care of each and every individual, whether it is birds, animals, trees, plant. Those are all natural resources, also protected by nature and destroyed by nature also. Protection and destruction, this is the very important quality of the nature. So student, but when poet sowed the seed, he forgot it. The cherry, in spite of poet's carelessness, poet didn't take care of that plant every day, never visited afterwards. But still, the plant survived. So poet want to tell, when I sowed the seed, I forgot completely, I ignored it. But still, the seed had a sprout, it started growing. And so here is antithesis, student. Forgot, but cherries have a way of growing, though one's caring much or knowing. Forgot, unknowing. Opposite terminology used in both sentences. So example of antithesis. Antithesis, anti means opposite, thesis means ideas. So opposite terminology used in the sentence, example of antithesis. And suddenly that summer near the end of May, maybe poet sowed the seed in earlier season, but now next season that was summer. And when poet reached there at the end of the May, suddenly that summer. Now focused on this word. Suddenly summer. Repetition of S letter, S sound. So when there is a repetition of any particular sound, initial sound should be repeated. It is called as alliteration. Summer and suddenly. I found a tree had come to stay. Now the sentence is very important, student. I found a tree which come to stay. Means poet was surprised, he was excited, he was pleased, because after the summer only, after the season only, poet visited same side where he had sowed the seed, and he was shocked to see there was a small plant. And so poet declared that I found a tree had come to stay. Actually, this is personification. Trees cannot come for living or staying. They cannot move. Moving quality, staying, living, these qualities belongs to human beings. But human quality applies to trees. So, example of personification. I found a tree had come to stay. It was very small, 5 months child. Once again personification. 5 months child. The tree is considered as a child. The plant sampling is represented as a human child. Okay, so again here example of personification. I found a tree had come to stay. It was very small, 5 months child, lost in a tall grass running wild. Goats ate the leaves and the grass cutter Siddh split it apart and monsoon blight. Shriveled and slender stem, even so. Now when poet visited the side in the end of the May, it was summer, and he was really shocked observing 5 months sampling. So poet called it was a small child, small baby of 5 months, but it was surrounded and covered by the wild grass, tall grass. And that is why the plant was not easily visible, because the wild grass, the tall grass had covered the plant completely. And when poet observed the plant keenly, he saw that the leaves of the plant was eaten by goats. Even the grass cutter Siddh means it is a metal to cut the grass, you know that. So the grass cutter Siddh means cutting of the plant. Even that cherry plant was attacked, damaged by goats grazing, and grass cutter split it part and monsoon blight. Blight means causing demand. And that is why the tree was completely damaged. The branches were broken. Some branches had become dry because goats and the grass cutter had damaged it. Shriveled the slender stem. Even so, next spring I watched 3 new shoots grow. The young tree struggle upward thrust its arm in a fresh, fierce lust. See, last 4 lines on page number 66, student. Now, poet want to explain when he saw the tree was completely damaged, it was attacked. And so, though it was attacked, it was damaged, but next spring, the plant was not only alive, but it had 3 new shoots, new branches. The tree was still alive. And see, next spring when poet saw, after next season when he went there, he was again delighted to see that the tree was alive and had new shoots, new branches. That the tree was very young and struggle. Again, personification. Student, maximum use of personification has been used done by poet Ruskin Bond here. That how the plant is considered as a small child, the plant is considered as a young boy, and upward thrust, push with force, and fierce means very aggressive. So, when poet visited the site in spring, he was very delighted to see the tree had different branches. It seemed eagerly pushing upward towards sunlight and air, struggling somehow stay alive. As the plant was covered initially with grass, now it was damaged, but still the plant has eager to get sunlight, rain, water, and that is why it was trying to push upward very aggressively. Its arm in a fresh fierce lust. Fresh and fierce. Fierce means aggressive here. So example of alliteration. Student, here in the first part, poet want to tell the story begins before 8 years when he placed a cherry seed in the grass because he wanted his own plant. Poet decided he should have his own plant, but he forgot about the plant when he only once watered the plant. But naturally, the plant grew, and in summer he was so delighted when poet found that the sampling now converted into 5 months, though it was covered by wild grass, though it was attacked by grass cutter, grazing animals, still the plant had new shoots in next spring. The young plant trying to grow rapidly, its aggression to live life, its struggle to live, it is very commendable. So student, in this video we have tried to explain the part of the poem which is given on page number 66. Thank you so much. Watch next video to continue the poem. Thank you.